Oh, hi there, and welcome to Minecraft. I'm here today on an old server, one that myself, Lord Master Trot, Jalapeno Demon, and Jake Potato played with a very long time ago, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and started off in survival, did lots of stuff. That was all done in survival, but over here we're messing around in creative just to see sort of what we could do, and that is what I plan to show you today. So if we were to wander in from this, hey guy, get this direction. Obviously I'm in creative mode, but just to show you around. So this is Farmville, and in here it's, well, self-explanatory. There's a couple of outbuildings where livestock probably once lived, and most of them got away apart from that one pig. And then we've got a farmhouse here. Not the best design, and as you come inside it's not even any better, because we decided that, oh look, we can put carpet in. Let's put carpet everywhere, and it looks hideous. And what's this gap here for? That's just stupid. But yeah, let's wander out here and let's go to the main city. So if we just fly up there, what we've called this at the time was just the Quartz City, as it's got the quartz walls. Couldn't think of a better name. That'll do. So let's get down to the ground and go through here. Now, there's a message to anyone that doesn't live here, and anyone that's coming here planning to cause a ruckus, that we don't take kindly to strangers. So if you don't want your head on a spike like this zombie and this creeper, then be good. And security is the next level. There's 2 gates there, which all you have to do is right click and you can get through. But that would stop most people. A couple of piggies living in the back here, and I'll show you around a couple of the buildings. I won't go through all of them, but basically every building has got something inside. Most of it's not important, but you get the idea. What have we got over here? This is Jalapeno Demon's eco house. Now, he loves eco houses, and no matter what happens on the other server, he's already built one. But it has to have an eco house. There's no 2 ways about it. And what he means by eco house is flowers. Get that door open. Are you having a laugh? Right. I don't like this door. Let's go around this way to the door that works. What he means by eco house is he builds a house and then he puts a tree on top, and then it becomes eco. So yeah, he's got a little windmill there. Obviously it's self-powered. That's the plan. Crafted smelt up here, obvious, and crafted smelt and with a view. So that's that. If we wander around, we've got a nice little bridge here. Obviously there's no way of the bad guys getting in because there's fences all the way around and they can't break fences. We've got a little. The plan. The idea was there's stuff living in the walls. Oh, hello. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, basically the city's so big and there's so many houses, but there's too many people, so they have to start living anywhere they can. So they get spaces in the walls and they'll be all over the place. Over here, we've got a bit of a farm area, and we've got some potatoes, we've got some wheat. At the point of playing this, there wasn't many options when it comes to farming, so that's what we got. This is just a general house, I believe. Nothing fancy in there. There's a basement, which has got about 100 zombie villagers in there. So they're never going to get out, are they? And up there we've got a nice little balcony. So that's just a generic house. Let's go around this way. So up here we've got Yield Pub, spelt wrong. Let's go in there, but never mind. This is the pub. You've got to use your imagination a little bit. Obviously these are beer pumps where the barman would obviously serve the beer, and there's some seating and some tables and stuff out here. There's a golem, he's looking very happy, and a nice little chimney that goes all the way up to the top. Yeah, that's the pub, Yield Pub, and I got lag there, that's strange. Let's wander out here, and underneath the pub we have Mrs. Marple's Inn. So this is where any visitors to the city, they want to come in, they just come and rent a room. There's various rooms. They differ between them depending on obviously the scale of them. Some are better than others, but this is where they all live. I believe there's a few more in here, and there's a twin room. So if you've got your kids, you can pop them in there. We were just trying to come up with different ideas, really. And this room looks a bit fancier. This is the deluxe suite. It's got a sofa. It's got its own little fireplace, and then there's a master bedroom in there. So, are you all right there, fella? Your head's stuck in the ceiling, isn't it? We've got a lot of villagers around and a lot of golems, and they all seem to be stuck. Like I say, it's been a while since this server's been picked up, so I think everyone's glitching out. So we'll ignore that and pretend that didn't happen. What's around here? So if we come around, I think that's just a generic house. Look in the window. Yeah, nothing fancy in there. We've got the blacksmiths. Dave's the blacksmith in this city. So he's got his little house, and he's enjoying it. He's got his working area outside, and then this is the grain store. So this is obviously when you got the wheat, then it needs to store somewhere. So that all goes in here, and I believe, was it full of wheat? Yes, it is. Or hay. Yeah, full of hay. That's quite cool, though. Just little things like that, just add to it. Not keen on these lamps. We could, much better ways of doing that nowadays, but they do the job. Another little house. Not a lot going on in there. Got a seating area here, and a balcony, I believe. Yeah. I apologise if I'm going very fast. There's a lot to see, so I'm just going through it. What's this over here? This is just another house, I believe, with some villagers, and or a villager. And yeah, that's that. There's a walkway up here to another house. And go through there. How do we get up there? Oh, there's a stairwell up. Yeah, there's a ladder there. So you've got a nice little seating area. That looks pretty cool. Right, so trying to go through it a bit more. Just a generic house. We've seen that one. Okay, this is an ice skating rink because people need a hobby. So people in the city, they haven't got a lot to do. So they when they've got a day off from work, they'll go ice skating, and that's what's here. This is a generic house. We won't go up there yet. We'll do that in a moment. And right, so this. Oh, hello. We've got a giant Steve here with googly eyes and big bald mouth, so he looks fun, made out of wool. But this is where all the poor people live. This is, yeah. As I said before, unfortunately, there's not enough space for all the people in the city to live in nice little houses, so they have to make do in the slums, and that's essentially what this is. There's just various rooms with just beds crammed everywhere for people to sleep. It's not nice. You wouldn't want to live there, but someone has to. They've got to live somewhere. And I believe we have a secret door around here, which leads to. Close that off. Leads to a secret room where, well, someone lives. Not a lot going on in there though. Let's try and get out of here. Oh, hello. And we'll close that back off again if we can. Fantastic. So yeah, just generic slum type buildings. There was a lot more. I seem to remember a lot more podzol around here, but I believe that the grass has just grown around it. But yeah, as I say, they're living everywhere. They're living in the walls, under the stairs, wherever they can get a house. That's where these people are living. Let's see. Let's clear that weather, because that's annoying. Okay, so we've got a nice little centrepiece around the city, so they can all come here for a meeting point. Obviously, that's now being adopted into the actual game, and they're doing things like that. Not as cool as this, obviously, because I mean, the developers of the game, they're not as good at building as we are. I mean, have you seen this? This is amazing. So, if we're wondering here, we've got the public swimming baths, which, in other words, is a big swimming pool. Water could have been done better, but oh well. And then we've got a nice little seating area for hot and cold food available. Brenda's Bistro. So Brenda works here, and she serves hot and cold food. And once you've gone for a swim, you can come here and have a snack. Let's see what's around here. City Market up there. We'll come back to that. We did have a. I think I've missed it. Around here somewhere. Have I been in this room? Oh, oops. So this is just a generic house. Oh, this is one I liked actually. It's got a lovely little garden here. Yeah, it's not much. It doesn't take a lot to do. Just a bit of leaves and some flowers and stuff, but just add some character to it. To be honest, just makes it look a bit nicer. Let's get out of here. And over here, oh, whoops, we've got, hello. We've got the sparring court here, so you can come here and you have a little fight with people. Fighting is off limits in the city, but in this area only, you can have a little scrap with people and you can practice your fighting skills. And all the weapons are on the side, and you can obviously pick them up and do what you need to do with them. Essentially, just show who the best person is. A bit of an archery range over here. Obviously, you just aim and shoot at the buttons. And I'm not quite sure what these pistons were for, but for some reason they pop up. I think it was to distract the other players. I can't remember what that was for. Let's swim around or fly around this way. Over here, nice little park here, because I mean, you can't have too much because otherwise it's just too crowded. So there's a nice little house here. This is obviously a wealthy person's house. He's just got a lot going on. I don't know what's going up there. Oh yeah, there's a chimney. Yeah, that's that really. Moving on, we have the clinic here because occasionally people do get ill, and you can see the blood stains coming in here because obviously people are unwell when they come here, so they're all going to come here and be seen by the nurses who are off duty today, unfortunately, but you get the point. That's where they are. I think another generic house in there, yeah. Some sheep pens here, some more farming. We've got a church. So obviously the villagers are very religious in these here parts. But yeah, it is what it is, to be honest. It's a church and it's got a couple of floors, pews looking out to a lovely view with the stained glass windows. I believe when we were making this is just as they introduced different coloured glass, so you can get an idea of how old this was. We go around to the gravestones round this side. And what's this? Betty Swallows, she's died of a broken heart, bless her. And let's see, we've got the gallows here for the bad guys. That's where they get hung. And obviously we stand them up and drop them down. Prison cells, self-explanatory. That's what they do. Okay. Let's go up here now. So, up here we've got a nice big old mansion place, which is where the king lives, or someone important. But he's not a lot going on here. We could have done more with the decoration, but you get the idea. It's a big posho place for the posho people. And then over here we have the market area with the villagers all working. They've got their jobs. So what we've got? We've got hot snacks there. We've got obviously food. We've got cold drinks, fresh produce, spell books, and we've got weapons and explosives because you need a bit of everything. There's Batman up there. Oh, hello. Climb. Yeah, Batman just peering over the wall, looking pretty cool. And I think in here, oh well, there's a TARDIS which I've shown in other videos, which I won't go into now. But if you want to watch it, I'll put it on the screen. Down here, well, we've got an enchantment room down there, looking very bright underneath. But we obviously all the all the towers. They've got space inside them. Not a lot going on in most of them, I believe. But it's all very bright and lit up. But yeah. That's pretty much this area. There's lots more in this world I could show you if you'd like to see it. But I just really want to show you this particular city because this took us a lot of time, and it'd be a shame not to be shown off. Even if even if one person watched this, it's just nice to see it so that it's out there because we spent a lot of time. I know it's old, and I know we haven't used all the new modern blocks, and the building style could be improved. But you've got to remember this was 4 or 5 years ago, and times have changed since then. So I just want to show that off, really. But yeah, if you did enjoy the episode and you'd like to see more of the world around, please give me a big like and a thumbs up on the video. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, tell your friends about it, and to get them to subscribe too. But as always, I've been So Geeky Gamer, you've been awesome, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.